Alright, today we're watching all 4 openings of Overlord. So, I know nothing about the show. A long time ago, I was told that it's an isekai. I don't know how true that is, but I understand that it's a very popular show, but I never got around to it, and while I was thinking about it recently, I figured fire up all 4 openings. If you want me to watch the endings, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want me to watch the show and post my reactions, let me know in the comment section down below. I don't mind at all, but let's hop right in. This should be fire. I've heard great things about the songs, so I'm excited to get right into this. Okay. Oh, this is nostalgic. This feels like all the intros from way back when. So is our main character, the Skeleton Lord. Whoa. That gave me Succubus vibes. Zelda vibes. An elf. What? Whoa. That's a Pokemon. A butler? That's a vampire if I've ever seen one. Ew, what a nasty transformation. Dude, this song is fire. That a hamster? Okay, we got an armor dude. Like, what's even going on? Bro, one of those characters, the blue one? God damn him! I forget its name, but it's a Pokemon from Sun and Moon. Oh, the armor dude is us. And we fight the vampire. The vibe I got was that they were our squad. Unless we have some internal beef. Yo, okay, so yeah, they are our squad. That's weird how they fought. Bro, damn, that was a good intro. Not even just, there was not very many spoilers, and a lot of intros from back then, I want to say, didn't have very many spoilers in them. It would just be them punching and kicking air and moving around. I mean, we got a few little teasers, I guess, to what goes on in the season. So, our main character is a skeleton. That's interesting. And if I do remember correctly, and it is an isekai, then is this like a transportation isekai, or is this a reincarnation isekai? And why is he a skeleton? I'm not really sure, but our crew looks real interesting. The lady in white, very succubus-y. The girl that we ended up fighting, it looks like, very vampire-y. And she has a nasty... Bro, she looked like a leech when she transformed. No lie. But we got the twins. Yeah, okay. Like, the Zelda twins... for sure are on some heed my call nature, some Enkidu fate strange fake, some nature recalling tree magic or something. And we got Charybdis. What's his name, bro? Is it Gallisopod? I don't know. I haven't played Pokemon in so long, but I want to say there's a Pokemon in Sun and Moon. Look him up. His name is Gallisopod. I might pop it up on screen. I don't know. He looks mighty like him, bro. Like, no lie. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about the songs in these intros, and that song was a banger. If that dropped today, people would be all, it would be all over Twitter about how good the opening is. But let's hop right into the second one here. Okay. All right, so based on the intro, it doesn't look like any of our characters died yet, so that's good. Lizard men. Was there lizard people in the last episode opening? I want to say there was. Yeah, you look like a One Punch Man villain. Okay, I recognize some of these people from the first opening. Some adventurers. It doesn't look like we're fighting our crew this time. I'm gonna have to figure that out. The Maid Squadron? This dude's gonna be tough, I can feel it. Okay, the lizards end up fighting us. They fight Charybdis. Whoa, who does she remind? Bro, that looks like Rimuru's. Okay, never mind, I take it back. Is that... Hold on. First of all, they shut me out really, really quickly. That is definitely us fighting our crew. Why do we always end up fighting our people? Is that a theme of the show? Is that something that just happens, that we just always end up fighting our own people? I can't tell if it's a ruse or if they're turning on us. Okay. Is that lizard wearing a bush dress? You know what? I'm gonna just stop questioning the lizards until if I watch the show. Okay, we open up with our crew. Now we open up with the regular people. Oh, is that a dog maid? Was that a penguin maid? What? Bro. This has to be one of the most unique casts of characters that I've seen in a show in a very long time. Because what are we actually talking about? That was a dog and that was a penguin. I don't want to go back too often because I kind of just want to experience it as it is. And I want to be more surprised if we do end up watching the show. But, and what, there was like a floating Pokemon. That's the second thing I recognize as a Pokemon from this show so far. I swear, that's from Unova, if I'm not mistaken. That brain-looking, dream-looking Pokemon. Regardless, yeah, what's up with us finding our crew? I need to figure this out. Is this real beef? Is it a initiation? Like, what? You know, I don't want to push it too far, but I can't tell if it's a ruse. If for some reason they keep getting corrupted against us, maybe it's a common villain. Always ends up getting control of them somehow. And then we send them blasting Team Rocket style. I'm gonna lean more towards ruse, like it's a play. We're trying to trick people, but I can see it going either or, you know? First we fought Vampire Chick, then we fought Demon Elf. I'm just giving them names. The Vampire Chick, like I said, she looked a little leechy. The Demon dude definitely looks more elfy than demon-y, but the tail, the scorpion. Is he a scorpion? I don't even know what he is, bro. But I get more demon vibes. He's fighting in fire. It looks like we burned up the city. I seen what looked like a princess, and I'm assuming that's her city we're burning. So, GG's. Hey, listen, you should have been the princess of a different country, I guess, when we pull up. But we got lizard people. One of them was wearing a dress. I mean, I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and say main lizard dude with the blue axe is white lizard's husband. I'm sitting here talking about lizard relationships. This show has gotta be random, but mad entertaining at this point. Okay, I'm liking this so far though. Both songs bangers, by the way. Both of them hit back to back. So let's hop into the third one. Oh, okay, it's my favorite one. Just off the start. And you know what else I like about these intros? Not only are they not very spoilery, they're all pretty similar. But even the feel of the music kind of tracks across all of them. It's like uniform, you know? Okay. Oh, shoot. So I was getting succubus vibes. So they love us. They want us. Every main character in the show, that's the viewer. They want us. Goblins. This song is so fire. Bro, them teeth look like the monsters from Demons of the Shadow Realm. Crazy. Okay, wait. This might hit the playlist. More countries to conquer for us, it looks like. I can't tell. Are we the villains? We're the villains. We're the villains. I don't know why it took me so long to understand this. After the other city we burned down. Okay. Whoa, so we ended up fighting, so that knight guy at the end, he has new armor, but we ended up fighting him. I seen him in the last two intros. He was in the first season for sure, second season for sure. It looks like we fight him. We're the villains, aren't we? We're the final boss? That's the vibe I'm getting here, is that we're the final boss. If so, I'm loving it. No, McDonald's, bro. Golden Arches, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, the whole 10. That is fire. I don't know for sure. I might be talking out of my ass, but it's not very often that you get to watch a show where you are the villains. And I hope that is the case. Every new opening, we're fighting people that seem to lead their own countries, whether it's the lizard people, the princess's city, what I assume is the princess's city, this emperor looking dude who looks like Gilgamesh. Yeah, they all just, it looks like we're the ones going out and conquering and pilfering. Or maybe we're minding our business and they attack us first and we retaliate. Who really knows? But most isekai you come into as the strongest. So I'm gonna assume we're the strongest. I'm gonna assume we're the final bosses, and I'm gonna assume we're the villains. That was for sure my favorite song. I don't know. The second one was good. The first one was great. This one was great as well. It's between the first one and this one, but this is like a song I can see myself listening to. That's how good it is. But like I was saying, yeah, the intros, not only are they not spoilery, they're entertaining. They introduce our characters for the season, but it tracks. The theme, that's what it is. The theme of the show is super consistent. So this intro, I didn't see us fighting our people, But I did see our people. You know, our main character doesn't really have muscles, but if he did, they were all up on his chest. That's just the honesty of the situation. It looks like the succubus and the vampire. I keep calling him the lady with the white dress and the black wings. I don't really know if they're succubi and vampire or not, but and then the red girl with the skirt. They look like they want our main character. So then, do they fight over him? They have to fight over him. There's no way they don't. I know these shows, bro. I've played these games before. They fight over him the entire season all the way through, and it's probably fans' favorite interactions. Based on the order of introduction for all of them and the fact that the lady in the white dress is always by his side, she looks to be like the leader of the crew, of his crew, you know? Is he interested? Isekai protagonists are very oblivious. They're either very A, oblivious, or B, they do want somebody, but they make terrible progress towards it. I don't know which one it's gonna be. We might find out, but hey, that was a fire intro. Let's hop into the last one. Okay. Yeah, okay. They were lying when they said we hit foe for foe. Shout out Wendy's. Yo, look at our skeletons look mad upgraded. Dang, all these people from the intros. Okay, there's the princess looking girl. Here's our Gilgamesh Emperor looking dude. So they're so good. Their countries are so good. I recognize you. Oh, some badass looking What in the dragon tails? Bro, we got some fire dragons guarding treasure as per usual. And then a goofy dragon tail looking dude pops up. So I'm getting a lot of Adventurers Guild vibe from that crew. They pop up in the last 3 intros. Oh, is this a Colosseum? Yeah. It looks like we keep on attacking. So we attack their spots and maybe they move locations and then we keep attacking their spots. Those are the same wings as our succubus. So she got some sick armor. Whoa! That guy looks crazy. Nah, son. That's our problem. And it looks like our whole crew's alive as well. So we haven't lost anybody yet either. That's great. Unless we have in the openings, just try not to spoil me. That last guy with the floating swords, not only does he look like multiple Dark Souls villains, bosses or whatever, but this might just be stupid. And plus, even if we end up watching the show, how long will it be until we get to a season 4? Regardless, right? The way they put him up there, the way he has special looking armor. By the way, in media, right? You don't do things just for the sake of doing them all the time just because things are cool. Making our main character look up at him from the ground up, it's done on purpose to show that either that person feels superior or they might actually be around our level. So, like I said, I want to say the last opening or the one before that, I just talked about it. It was a few minutes ago and I'm already blinking. In one of them, I mentioned that in Isekai, you usually come in as the strongest or you come in with some type of power that allows you to be different. So like in Re:Zero, Subaru himself isn't Reinhard, but his power is OP in the sense of he gets a bunch of tries, right? You know, you have Kazuma, who again, he himself isn't necessarily the strongest, but because of his luck, his knowledge, he ends up getting out of these situations. But then you have people like Rimuru, you have people like Seiya, I got reincarnated into X, Y, and Z, and I'm the strongest of the world, you know? That's the feeling you get from some of those shows, right? And based on the way all 4 openings have gone, it makes me feel like we're the final boss as villains of the show. I don't know how true that is, but that's what it feels like. It feels like we keep going around to people's countries and taking them out. So with that all in mind, that is all to say, the other guy is also reincarnated. Call it here. And in 17 months, if you guys want me to watch the show, and in 17,000 months, we end up watching the show, and we get to the point where we are introduced to this character, and he is another reincarnated, or summoned, or transferred, or however else you get isekai'd. It'd be so funny, by the way, if I forgot who told me it was an isekai way back when, but it'd be so funny if they just straight lied to me. And none of this is an isekai at all. And I've been just making all my points on the assumption that it is one. But assuming he is, we watch all the show, we get to this point, he's also isekai'd, I'm gonna just be so hyped. That's it. I was gonna say something like I'm gonna win money, but no, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's gonna be hyped though. I'm gonna be happy about it. It's gonna be a free smile, but smiling is free every day. That's just the vibe I get from him. So either they're also isekai'd or it's just, wait, what if it's just the suit? What if there's nobody in the armor and it's just a suit of armor that is strong? But that was my second point. Assuming there is somebody in there, what if they're just stronger? Maybe they're not isekai, but what if they're just on our level? It feels as though we're gonna go through this with not a lot of people on our level. It looks like people are so not on our level that we always have to fight our own people. Yeah, it just feels like that guy's gonna be on our level. Not only is his character design trying to push us in that direction because he looks so fire, but also just in general. Anyways, all 4 openings, like I said at the start of this one, they did not lie. These were all fire. They hit on every single one. The theme was consistent all the way through. The show is as intriguing as a show can get. You know, there are certain anime that are just good just because they're good. That's just how it goes, right? But then there's some shows where you will watch little clips, or maybe you watch the openings, like in this case, and the characters are so different and so unique, and what looks to be our story just seems so random that I can't help but be intrigued and makes me want to watch it. But I guess at the end of the day, it is an older show. So whether or not you guys want to watch me watch it, that's kind of a different story. If you do, let me know in the comment section, by the way. Please let me know, because if not, then I'm gonna just watch it on my own. But if you guys do want to watch it with me, I'm willing to put it up. There's no problems there. It's just gonna be a little extra time out of my day, and I don't mind at all. But super fire, great openings, great songs. That I am very, very crazy. That's my favorite one for sure. I'm gonna just say it right here and right now. It was a lot of fun though. In the meantime, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll get access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. I react to a bunch of different shows on this channel, so if you want to check it out and see if you like any of the ones that I watch, then, you know, be my guest. If not, and it's the last time I see you, it's been a pleasure, and I am honored and appreciative that you chose to watch this alongside me. However, that should be it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.